Hello and welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the New York Liberty going up against the Seattle Storm. This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops.
And we've got a great guard matchup here tonight, fellas.
No doubt about it. Safe to say, we're all looking forward to this one.
Oh, I am looking forward to this one for sure, Brian. I mean, both these teams are very talented in the backcourt. And whoever wins that battle of the backcourts, I think they win the game.
And it's New York's ball. Now Clarendon. Pass to Ogwumike. 5 to shoot. To the inside. Up and in from the low block.
Standing at 6'2", Ogwumike isn't a tree inside, but she is as good of a leaper as you'll see. That really helps her finish.
Now here's Sabali. Outside Cunningham. Ogunbowale. To the paint. Smith. Good, and the assist goes to Ogunbowale.
Because Ogunbowale draws so much attention in the pick and roll game, she's more than happy to facilitate.
Pass to Howard. No one near her. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Layshia Clarendon.
And the Storm with possession. Outside Sabali. Sykes.
Clarendon covering.
Now here is Sykes. She's covered closely. Nice D from Layshia Clarendon. Ionescu outside. Pass to Ogwumike. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And here is Sykes. Guarded by Howard. Sykes with the bucket.
Once inside, Sykes commits to the play. She'll work around contact if she has to.
And for Satou Sabali, the WNBA is a family affair.
Her sister Naira is also in the league. Satou is more of a shooter, while Naira is a big. However, they both represent the German national team.
And the shot goes in.
Obviously, McCowan's 6'7" size helps her down low, but she also has a little host of ways to beat you in some nice touch.
Outside Ogunbowale. The floater. And it's Sykes laying it in.
They're shooting 80% so far. Obviously, it's early, but offensively, they're looking great.
Pass to Ionescu. Takes the three. Hits it from three-point range.
A shot that looks almost automatic for Ionescu, has total confidence in her shooting ability.
Screen by Smith. Down low. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Now here is McCowan.
It's hauled in by Smith.
Those chances, usually they're 2 points for her. The D, I guess, did just enough to bother her. That's the kind of D that's needed when she's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over her.
Ogwumike inside, guarded by Sabali. Ogwumike misses.
Her shooting numbers slipping this quarter.
Now here's Ogunbowale. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they keep allowing easy looks inside.
Now here's Clarendon. McCowan, covered by Smith. Back to Ionescu. That's good, and it's Kiera McCowan with the assist.
Plays so tough inside. Ionescu will not back down.
Sykes outside. New York with the rebound. Here's Clarendon.
Pass to McCowan. Howard. Screen by McCowan. Now Clarendon.
Ogumake, guarded by Sabali. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding the range. She is 1 for 5. Outside Cunningham. Outside Agunmawale. Cunningham sets a screen.
That screen.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was the good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
Outside Clarendon. Outside Howard. Back to Ogumake. Chance there to take the lead. Missing.
Just not the quarter she would like to have when you talk about shooting the ball, but hopefully she can turn it around.
Very well done. Confident and composed, as always.
Now here's Clarendon. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Pass to Ogumake. Shoots over Sabali. And the shot counts. She's fouled. That's a chance for a three-point play.
Gets another one, but that's only her second make in 7 attempts. Not very accurate so far. Let's see if she can heat up.
About midway through the regular season now, the top teams starting to distinguish themselves.
Yeah, usually, we have a pretty good idea of who the contenders are, but so much can change in a flash in the WNBA.
Whether it's a hot streak or a tough injury, you never know what is going to shake up these standings.
Now here's Clarendon. Outside Howard. Lets it go from 14. Satu Sabali comes up with the board.
You just assume she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there.
Smith left side. Back to Sabali. Pass to Ogunbowale. Jacks up a three. Kept alive. Sykes outside. Goes back up. They get it again. Back to Sabali. To Shields. Arike Ogunbowale on the wing. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. They shoot again. And a nice bucket inside from DeShields.
Strong recognition in the pick and roll. DeShields typically makes the right reads offensively.
And here's Mule. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and will go to the line. And it's going to go on Alana Smith. In a league of tall players, 6'7" Tierra McCowan still stands out.
And it's not just about her height, it's about how she uses it. Entering the 2024 season, McCowan has the best career rebounding percentage in league history.
The first one falls. And when you look at the rich history of the Liberty, last year was their strongest team yet.
The most regular season games the Liberty ever won was 23. Until last year, when they won 32. Breanna Stewart won MVP, beating the Aces for the Commissioner's Cup. But in the almighty WNBA Finals, the Liberty fell to the Aces in 4 games.
Seattle in the lead. Outside Sabali. Pass to DeShields. Sutton, she's covered by Mule. Tries it from 16. The bank shot, no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards here in the first.
Yeah, coming out of the gates with great energy. Kind of like they got shot out of a cannon. They're really setting the tone.
Oh. Well, the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs there.
Something you struggled with in your career, Tim, but definitely saved the layup with that foul. She's going to have to earn him at the line.
She's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. ties it up. So she hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Well, they should be in front right now, but she'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty.
Cunningham.
Alicia Clark with the defensive effort. Pass to Ionescu. From outside the arc. Drops in the tray.
A lethal sniper from outside the arc. The D has to rush Ionescu and run her off that three-point line.
Now here's Cunningham.
He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Ionescu, covered by DeShields. Mule with the ball. Inside. A nice shot by Talbot.
Hit the bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery into the lane.
Here's Sutton.
She's covered by Mule.
Now Sutton.
Makes it off the glass.
That's where you like your shots to come from.
There's the horn, and it's been a close game at the end of 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And it's been a tight one here as the second quarter getting going. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Storm?
A lot of shots in close from them early. Good sign.
It's a lot easier to get buckets inside, and they've done that through 1.
Don't give her space.
From the arc, up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
The shot by Ionescu, no good. On the wing, Diamond DeShields, covered by Ionescu.
Back to Cunningham.
Another shot, and it's good on the land.
They're not rotating quickly enough on defense down low.
They've got to provide more resistance inside.
Outside Whitcomb. And there's a whistle. That goes on Diamond DeShields. That's her first foul.
First team foul.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. To the inside, Talbot. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Outside Cunningham.
Pass to Gustafson. DeShields.
Here's Sutton.
She has 5. Clock at 4. Fires from deep. And it's Ionescu with the rebound. New York trailing here. Outside Whitcomb. There's a screen. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And Whitcomb isn't afraid to go in amongst the trees. Impressive finish inside.
Seattle calls timeout. the Storm with the ball. And here's Sutton. Screen by Austin. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
You cannot let Shakira get the ball down low. Austin is too much to handle.
First team foul.
And looking at Shakira Austin, she finished second in Rookie of the Year voting back in 2022.
And we talk about immediate impact. She had a double-double in her second career game. Austin plays like the 6'5" center she is. Excellent around the rim, rebounds, doesn't venture too much into the perimeter.
And the first one drops.
You have to respect the determination that Shakira Austin brings to the court. She plays extremely hard and will not back down from any matchup.
He's perfect from the line this time. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Watch this.
Fires top of the key. Good as that jump shot falls.
And Ionescu recognizes her role on this squad. Her team wants her to score and score often.
Here's Sutton. She's covered by Mule. Now Sutton. She's got 5. That shot off. Alicia Clark with the defensive effort.
If only she can improve on what's been a shaky day for her, they could really stretch this lead out, don't you think?
Here's Cunningham. Nets the corner 3.
Great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They're now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
Pass to Mule. Now here's Whitcomb. Clark, covered by Gustafson. 6 on the shot clock. Up top, Whitcomb. Shoots. Storm with the rebound.
That's one she knows she should have drained.
Outside Cunningham. The 3 ball. Sabrina Ionescu with the rebound. Outside Whitcomb. Down low. A nice shot by Talbot.
Sometimes the best play is to move it. Whitcomb, nice idea there.
Pass to DeShields. And here's Austin. DeShields. Now Sutton. Unloads. And Clark pulls it down.
She's been struggling big time in this quarter, guys.
She really has tightened up. I'm just not seeing any flow to her game right now.
Great defense, anticipated the play, and got there first.
And coaches love players that are just not afraid to put their bodies on the line and take a shot for the team.
Now here's Agumbawale. 5 points in the game. Over Ionescu. Eko Ogumike with the rebound. Outside Clarendon. Ionescu up top. Spins. Back to Clarendon. There's the triple. Good on the triple.
Great read by Ionescu at just about 6 feet. Sabrina is pretty tall for a 1. She's able to see the whole court.
Here's Sutton. Pass to Agumbawale. Here's Sutton. Clarendon covering. Screen by Smith. The 3. And there's the whistle. It goes on Gustafson. That is the first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
New York leading. Timeout called to Liberty.
Start it.
here's McCowan.
5 points in the game. Back to Howard. From beyond the arc, it's rebounded by Seattle. To the paint. Here's Smith. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A player who can get creative offensively. Let's just say Smith knows what to do inside.
And here's Nneka from the arc. Gets it to go from downtown.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range. They're starting to heat up.
The defense is stepped slow. They've got to take away that airspace.
Now here's Sabali. Sykes goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
With a nice touch around the rim, Sykes doesn't miss many opportunities inside.
Pass to Mule. Now here is McCowan.
Covered by Smith. Out to Agumake. Back to McCowan.
Mule.
6 to shoot. Here's Clarendon. And again, it's New York with a 3.
You know what? I don't care how far from the bucket she is. You've got to have a defender on her. She's just too good from long range.
Now here is Sykes. 6 points for her. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Nneka Ogwumike.
Offensively, Sabali is such a smart player, knows how to bait defenders into contact and get to the line.
Shooting 2.
And she makes the first.
And for Satou Sabali, her 3rd season was a good one. She was named the 2023 Most Improved Player.
Yeah, going from 11 to 18 points per game, looking much more comfortable offensively. Sabali, first team All-WNBA, one of the 5 best players in the league.
She hits both from the stripe. On offense, here the Liberty. Pass to McCowan. Howard. Screen by McCowan.
Mule with the ball.
And stolen by Brittany Sykes. Finished off the break.
This is just unselfish basketball at its finest. You just know that Sykes' teammates appreciate her willingness to share the wealth.
Now here's Mule.
Looking for her first basket still in this one. Here's Clarendon. That's good, and it's Kiera McCowan with the assist.
Unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and she's heating up.
Seattle trailing here. Outside, Agumbawale.
Cunningham sets a screen.
A nice shot by Agumbawale.
Check out the handles on Agumbawale in the pick and roll. She moves so fluidly on the hardwood.
Pass to McCowan. Howard. Screen by McCowan.
Mule.
She's guarded by Sykes. Now Mule. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Howard. And it's New York with another.
If you make a mistake against Howard, she's going to capitalize. She has such a detailed offensive approach.
Pass to Agumbawale.
Outside for Sykes.
Sinks the triple.
Rebound battle split about evenly.
Yeah, neck and neck on the glass. Just one aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game.
And we love the close games.
Absolutely.
Now here's Mule.
She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Agumake. The second chance effort, and she lays it up and in.
No question, Ogwumike knows how to move inside, runs into some contact, but goes right up to finish strong.
Agumbawale with it. Banked in off the glass.
If a defender is going to play off of her like that, you know what's going to happen. There's going to be points on the board.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Storm. They lead by a bucket. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. And you look at Ionescu, what a contribution.
She played a very smart game offensively, looking for and finding gaps in the defense and always looking for the best shot possible.
Yeah, the way she played that first half, well, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient on offense.
Seattle in the lead. Outside Agumbawale. To the middle. Here's Smith. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Tierra McCowan. Ionescu outside. Howard.
She's covered by Cunningham.
Right side Howard. And it's rebounded by Satu Sabali. And here are the Storm now. Pass to Cunningham. Agumbawale.
Cunningham sets a screen.
Lets the 3 fly.
McCowan with the rebound.
Here's New York now. Trailing by 2. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Ionescu. Comes up empty down low. Sabali with it. Ogumake's there. Pass to Agumbawale. Shoots the 3. Down through the hoop it goes, and that's her 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
She has shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves.
Now here's Clarendon. She's got 8. Ionescu up top. Ogumake, guarded by Sabali. Shot clock at 6. Outside Howard. Over Cunningham. Tries again. And McCowan with the layup.
They get one to drop. 1 of 4 here in the third.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Sykes outside. Smith outside. Agumbawale. Here's the 3. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Right now, Agumbawale is doing whatever she wants. And if you're the defense, that is a big problem.
New York calls timeout. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Poked away. It's stolen by Sykes.
Outside Cunningham. Cunningham sets a screen.
Now here's Agumbawale. Covered by Ionescu. 5 on the clock. Here's Sykes. Rejected by Natasha Howard.
Amongst the best shot blockers in the WNBA, Howard's length is real trouble for opponents.
And we have to take another look at that block.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you got to do. Contest every shot.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Clarendon. Here's Ogumake. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Satu Sabali.
And offensively, 1 for 5. A slow start here in the second half.
Here's Agumbawale. Again, Seattle. The Liberty trail. Outside Clarendon. Ogumake outside. The 11-footer, and it's good off the glass.
such a special offensive talent. Ogwumike is a forward who can face up and knock down a shot.
When it comes to Nneka Ogwumike, is it fair to say that she's one of the league's most reliable scorers?
Oh, no question. During her 15 seasons in the WNBA, she's averaged more than double-digit points per game every year, and there is no signs of slowing down anytime soon.
Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep.
They grab their own miss.
McCowan with the bucket.
What an absolute force McCowan is down low. The board, the points, what a talent.
Now a timeout called by Seattle.
Substitution. Number 7, Alicia Clark.
Here's Sykes. She's got 9. Arike Ogunbowale on the wing. Covered by Ionescu. A nice shot by Ogunbowale.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
You're right, 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And stolen by Brittany Sykes. To the paint. Down it drops through the net for her 9th bucket. She is 9 for 13 so far.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show she's putting on this quarter.
Now here's Clarendon. She's got 8. From 11 feet away, and the Liberty getting another bucket right there. Seattle in the lead. Pass to Sabally. Ogunbowale, covered by Ionescu. Sabally the screen. Down low. Back to Ogunbowale. Outside Cunningham. Just 3 to shoot. It's over Clark. And it's Seattle scoring again.
You see, they're perfectly content to keep going to that mid-range jumper if the defense will continue to give it to them. And I like that. If the defense is forcing you to shoot it, then, hey, make them pay.
You know, it's all about getting looks. You get an open look, take it. And they've used that shot to great effect.
Now here's Ogwumike. Out of bounds. Liberty ball as New York keeps possession.
In for your Seattle score, number 1, Shug Sutton.
Ogwumike outside. Screen by McCowan. Clock at 6. Tries from 7. And it's Ogwumike missing.
Something has gone wrong with her this quarter. She's going to have to get it together.
Ogunbowale. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Clarendon. Ionescu has it. Guarded now by Ogunbowale. Chalk up 2 right there.
With great size for a point, Ionescu could just bounce off contact.
And the Storm with possession. And here's Sutton. She's got 5. And it's Arike Ogunbowale with the triple.
Wow, great performance from the arc here in this second half, right?
Now Clarendon. Pass to McCowan. Back to Ionescu. Ogunbowale with the steal. Here's Sutton. She's covered by Ogwumike. Now Cunningham.
Oh, come on,
Ogunbowale. Cunningham sets a screen. For 3. They get it back. Smith, no good. Ogwumike up top. She's got 12. Pass to Clark. Clarendon, guarded by Sabally. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Elbow shot. Second chance shot. And it's finished off inside by McCowan.
No misses for her yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Outside Cunningham.
Outside Agumbawale.
Cunningham sets a screen.
Beyond the arc. Arike Agumbawale with another miss. Now here is Ionescu. Tight defense on her. Pass to McCowan. And that one drops for her.
We're seeing her bring that shooting percentage up now, which is good to see because the first half was a real struggle for her.
Outside Cunningham.
Screen by Smith. Now Agumbawale.
Covered by Ionescu. Smith. McCowan with the rebound.
New York trailing here. Pass to Clarendon. Now here's Ionescu. Ogwumike. Some solid defense from Satu Sabali.
It hasn't been a very good day for her, guys, and her team really needs her, desperately needs her to start burying those shots.
On offense, here the Liberty. Pass to McCowan.
You almost feel bad for the defender. I mean, slowing down McCowan in the paint is impossible once he gets the ball. Have to foul there.
She's gone 3 of 4 from the line.
Tierra McCowan.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And she knocks down the first one. And so she hits both.
Here's Sutton.
She's got 5. Trying to get back on track. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Storm out in front. They're up by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good.
Here's Mule.
Outside Whitcomb. Pass to Talbot. Ionescu. And they call an illegal screen here.
You have to make sure your feet are set. When you set those screens, they'll get you for it.
I thought maybe she was set. Now, I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think maybe they got that one wrong.
Here's Sutton. She's covered by Mule.
Pass to DeShields.
And here's Sutton.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Gustafson. And right through it goes.
That's a clean look they gave her there, fellas. And, I mean, she drains those, so I wouldn't give her too many of those looks if I was the defense.
Talbot, no good. Seattle leading. Outside to Shields.
Martin.
Covered by Ionescu. Back to DeShields.
Pass to Sutton.
Over Mule. Sutton with the bucket. And it's New York's ball.
Outside Whitcomb. Here's Mule.
Ionescu. Shot clock at 6.
Here's Mule, covered by DeShields.
Even though she is little compared to the bigger players on the floor, she's done some tall work on the boards.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth.
Sutton, she's covered by Mule.
There's the three. Sutton, no good.
She hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but she has worked within the team to help them get the lead.
Ionescu outside. No good on the triple.
They had some box coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Here's Martin. Pass to Austin.
On the wing, Diamond DeShields. Whitcomb grabs the miss. Here's New York now. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth.
Ionescu left side.
And she was fouled in the act of shooting, an opportunity for a three-point play.
Playing with incredible fire. Sabrina Ionescu not to be denied. Such a strong guard.
One shot.
And that one misses.
And for Sabrina Ionescu, her three-point shooting took a massive leap in year 4.
Well, you know, it's something Ionescu has worked very hard on. You look at her first 3 years in the league, she shot just 33% from deep. But year 4, that percentage shot up to 45%, and it was on major volume. Sabrina leading the WNBA in three-pointers made.
Now here's Clarendon. Here's the pick. To the inside. Here's Mule. And again, it's the Liberty missing. Seattle with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Pass to Ogunbowale. Nailed from three-point land.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You'll love to see that.
Now here's Clarendon. Inside. And she makes good on the layup.
She picked her out brilliantly with that feed inside.
And it's the Storm with the ball. Austin. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
You know, she's not going to force anything on offense. Austin plays within the flow of the game, takes smart shots.
Pass to Clark. No good on that shot. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Cunningham.
She scores her 5th field goal, and she's taken 9 shots to get there.
Everything they put up is falling in, and that score keeps climbing.
And that is one demoralized set of defenders out there.
Now here's Clarendon.
There's a screen by McCowan.
Pass to Ogumake. That's good, and it's Leisha Clarendon with the assist.
A nice conclusion to a good-looking possession. Coach has got to be happy about that one.
Sykes outside. Now here's Ogunbowale. The three-pointer is on target.
Three-pointers are killing them, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
But the way to turn that around is defensively, you know, by stopping their outside shot, not by getting into a shootout.
Now here's Clarendon.
Ionescu up top.
Shoots over Ogunbowale. Here's McCowan. And at last, they get one to fall.
Yeah, she's really turned it around this half, shooting at a high percentage from the field.
Outside Ogunbowale. Pass to Smith.
Cunningham.
High arcing shot. And Clark pulls it down. Now here's Clarendon. Ionescu outside. Enrique Agumbawale with some nice D. And the Storm with possession. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Back to Sykes. Here's Sabali. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
Second personal foul.
I like when Sabali attacks inside, showing no fear attacking the contact and getting the call.
Satu Sabali. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. She hits the second from the line. Ionescu has it. Pass to Ogumake. Shoots over Sabali. And Ogumake gets it to go.
Assisted by Sabrina Ionescu.
Here's Sykes. Sabali with it. Shot clock at 5. Outside Agumbawale. Over Ionescu. Agumbawale, shot is good.
Intelligent ball movement from Satu Sabali. Gets the ball to her wide open teammate.
New York calls timeout. And the Liberty with possession here. It's a 13-point game. Ionescu outside. And the layup falls.
You know, she's done a ton to help this team, but if they're going to come back, she needs to do even more.
And here are the Storm now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Agumbawale. And count the basket. She was fouled, and she's going to the line for one more.
And for all the success Agumbawale has had in the WNBA, her heroics at the college level still really stand out.
Absolutely. Her buzzer beater to win the national title in 2020 is a magical moment. And it was no layup. We're talking about a fadeaway 3 with the defender all over her.
When you look at Enrique Agumbawale's scoring numbers, they're historically good.
She came into the 2024 season averaging 20.5 points per game. That's the 3rd best average ever, and only Brianna Stewart has a better career average amongst active players. I mean, Enrique's offensive arsenal is unreal.
5 to shoot. Leisha Clarendon attacking. Unable to get that one to go. And they can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Give themselves a little bit of a break.
Cunningham sets a screen.
To the paint. Second shot opportunity. Can't get the layup. And it's New York's ball. They trail by 14. Shot from the wing. Ionescu. That's good. And it's the Storm with the ball. Pass to Smith. Enrique Agumbawale on the wing. Screen by Smith. Here's Agumbawale, and the shot is good.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
Oh, I think the lights are out. Give them a ton of credit for the job they did here today.
Just so businesslike, so calm, such a dominant performance.
And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot two.
You got to admire how Sabrina Ionescu can do it all. She can score, distribute, grab rebounds. Whatever you need, she can do it. And that kind of versatility is just invaluable.
And the first one falls for her.
You want to talk about a well-rounded player? Sabrina Ionescu can really do it all.
And we knew this about her early on. She was the only player in college basketball history, male or female, with 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 1,000 assists. I mean, think about that for a moment. She is a special, special talent.
Both shots good from the stripe. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
All you have to do is work the clock, take care of the ball, and it's a wrap. Hit the showers.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Whitcomb. Seattle takes this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and they did a great job of execution, both offensively, defensively, playing in control. When they had a misstep, they got right back to work and made up for it.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.